Okay, I did one other video showing the horizontal speed of a plume being ejected from the North Tower. This is another one. This is based on Rick Siegel's video taken from the Frank Sinatra Pier near Hoboken, and I calibrated this by looking on a map and figuring out the angle and figuring out the distance from this building here to this side of the World Trade Center number 7. And I've got a very good calibration that way. So in any case, I'm following one plume that's coming this way, and I'm measuring it in relation to this point because the camera is moving around while we videotape here. Okay, let's step through this. I've already placed all the points, so that'll speed it up a little bit. So you can see the camera was panning around a little bit while I was moving, but since we're going to do this in terms of relative motion, that's not an issue. Okay, here we go. We're going to take the relative motion option number 9. We're going to look at the x direction of motion, and we're looking at the first data set, the red dots, in relation to the green dots, which is the second data set. And I'll just take position versus time, and the slope of that line would give us the velocity. Alright? And so here we go. This is position versus time. The second graph shows the same thing, except it's using displacement, and it just sort of spreads the data out a little bit better. So let's use this one. The slope can be calculated here. And let's move this up so we can see it. Okay. The slope that we got here, fitting the data, is 31.9 meters per second. Let's bring up the calculator. Okay. Here I have 31.9 meters per second. That's our speed in metric units, 31.9. And then if I go times the stored constant here, it says memory recall, and say equals, comes out 71.35, so upward of 70 miles an hour. This is very consistent with the other ejection speed from the other video. It's a different plume going in a different direction, still from the North Tower. Okay, for comparison, here's the full speed 30 frames per second collapse of the North Tower. This is from Rick Siegel's video footage. On the left you can see the ejection that we tracked, and that's where we got this 70 mile an hour result.